Smartphone gimbals like this are extremely popular today to get the absolute most out of your smartphone's camera. In today's video, I'm going to go over the Zhiyun Smooth 4 and why at $140 it makes a really nice gimbal. So to start, I'd like to say that this video is sponsored by Zhiyun. They sent me the Smooth 4 to take a look at, so big thanks to them. And I also want to say to you guys that I only take sponsorships from companies that either interest me or that I already use, and I already have a Zhiyun gimbal. I have the Zhiyun crane for my DSLR camera, so I already use Zhiyun, so this is, a logical progression. Okay, so when you turn on the gimbal, as I have here, regardless of whether it's connected to your phone or not, the basic movements are going to be the same. As you can see here, this phone is not on, so this is independent of what phone you have and whether or not that phone is connected. This is all going to be the same. So there are two basic modes that you can put it in. There's PF and L. PF stands for pan follow. So when I'm in this mode, the gimbal is going to follow my left and right movements, but it's not going to follow up and down. So as you can see, I can tilt like this and it's not going to follow, but if I pan, it's going to follow those actions. The other mode, L, stands for lock, and this is going to lock the camera in the straightforward position. So I can go up and down, but also I can twist left and right and it's not going to follow at all. Alright, so the next are these two triggers on the back of the device. A lot of these gimbals have triggers. This one has two. The bottom one is going to be follow mode. So regardless of whether you're in PF or L, holding down this trigger means that it's going to follow your movements. So down and up are being followed now, as well as left and right. And that's going to hold true even if I switch over to lock mode. As you can see here, I hold this and it's still going to follow. Now if I double tap on here, it's going to center the device. So the top trigger is an interesting one. They call it Phone Go. It's basically for like vlogging and stuff, for getting some interesting transitions. Basically what it does is it just makes it very responsive. So normally when you press the bottom trigger, you can see it follows, but somewhat slowly. If I hold down this top trigger, it's going to go into Phone Go mode, and you'll notice it's a lot snappier. It follows movements really, really quickly. So basically this will allow you to do some really quick vlog style transitions. All you have to do is film your actions and then throw them into your timeline and you're good to go. Okay, let's go for a walk. Okay, let's go for a walk. So here we are out on the move, and it is actually very easy to get going using this as sort of a vlogging camera. So basically when I'm filming like this, I have the trigger depressed so it's going to follow my movements. That way, I can look around, I can move and kind of steer it with me. But it gives you this really buttery, nice, stabilized effect. So if you download the ZY Play app, you can get some more specific controls and features for the gimbal. When paired, the gimbal can operate your smartphone for most of what you need to do, such as browsing menus and recording. And you also get this wheel on the side of the device which allows you to control your zoom. Also, you can operate your phone without touching it. Also, if you want to conserve battery, you can flip the arm into a center locked position, which will put it into standby mode. Additionally, Zhiyun is promoting their partnership with the Filmic Pro app, which unlocks a lot of controls over your phone's camera. My favorites are the manual focus and exposure controls, which allow you to get cinematic shots under your control, as well as the ability to monitor your audio levels to optimize your sound input. Okie dokie, you join me in a wood on a pretty chilly fall day. I'm out here capturing some footage for the montage at the beginning of this video, which means you already saw it, but I didn't see it yet because I'm filming it now. It's pretty late in the evening, the sun's going down, hopefully we can get some nice sort of golden hour footage, and basically I'm just going to capture everything with this camera. I'm not going to do any post, apart from probably slapping some cinematic bars on it. You gotta lay down some bars. But apart from that, I'm not touching anything outside of using the Zhiyun Smooth 4 and the Filmic Pro app. So let's flip around to the good camera and get some shots. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is set up what I want it to look like. So I'm just going to use the in-house sort of hue, color temperature. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more sort of a green and orange. There we go, it looks a little bit more cinematic. We'll tint that. Yeah, that looks about right. I'm just using the built-in adjuster, make it a little warm there. Okie dokie, so that's kind of the temperature, the mood that we're going for with our footage. Looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and get some shots. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is get that focus nice and close here. Oh God, I'm getting dizzy. Oh God, hopefully I don't pass out. One thing to keep in mind is that I'm filming all of this at 60 FPS because then I can slow it down in post for that cinematic 24 and it'll look really nice. Get that nice lens flare. That is perfect, look at that. Go running along the leaves, up into the sun. Nice! This is just stabilized as I walk along the ground. There we go. Well, that'll do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. As usual, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and please consider following me on Twitter at LukeMiani. And as usual, the link to my subreddit is in the description down below. I highly suggest you join that. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video.